I'm David Chesbrough. I'm the President and CEO here at COSI. And thank you for all coming to the opening of the wonderful exhibition, Race, Are We So Different? Race, Are We So Different is not an exhibition in the traditional sense where you just come in, engage, and then walk away. It's a captivating look at the science, history, and lived experience of race in America. So you'll see hands-on activities, you'll see iconic objects, you'll see compelling photography by Wing Young Huey, who you'll hear from in just a moment. But what you will do is you will engage intellectually, you'll engage emotionally, and you'll engage physically. Wing Young Huey is a photographer from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Much of his work focuses on the socioeconomic and cultural realities of American society. Please welcome Wing Young Huey.
Thank you, David. It's an honor to be here and be with such an important exhibit that addresses the complex issues surrounding race. I worked with the Science Museum of Minnesota for a year. They went through my archive and I was a consultant to the exhibit, so many of my photographs from my projects from 30 years of work of really reflecting the cultural landscape and really trying to understand who we are and who gets to decide who we are. But growing up in Duluth, so I'm a native Minnesotan, born and raised in Duluth, and the gap of perception between who we are and what we really are is wide. Growing up in Duluth, people would ask me, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Duluth." And I go, "No, where are you really from?" I said, "No, I really am from Duluth." It's not a question everyone gets asked. It may be an innocent question, people are just curious. But what is implied in that question, there's a we implied in that question, and it's obvious that I am not part of that we. We are all a product of what we see. And what we see, who gets to determine what we see? I think that maybe you could say that the major friction in this country, the major tension is a fight. It's a fight for whose point of view dominates. So, glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to working with COSI today and the students, and I urge you all to see the exhibit and to, after the exhibit ends, to carry the conversation in your own lives and your schools. So, thank you very much.
I love COSI. And you're going to have the... Sure, I'll walk with you.
One of our arrays.
Oh, your name.
Much of it.
Want something to do, they go inside. Remember, there's 17 feet. So that person's hair is about a foot.